Testing. Okay, I think I got this going on. Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome to a Sunday Crossword Times Challenge, New York Times Crossword Challenge. For those that don't know what New York Times Crossword Challenge is, it's a challenge I set on myself to try and complete the Saturday crossword, the hardest crossword to complete for New York Times in any given week. I want to complete that in only 30 minutes with zero reveals. I have benchmarked myself 4 times now. Like yesterday, I didn't get a personal best. I got 17, I think, as my personal best review of Saturday. Um, and once I actually get like the lowest reviews, I'm gonna like start doing it based on time. But for now, we kind of like just look on the board. For this Sunday, like my personal best is 42 reviews. And reviews used for Sunday is an average 49.7, but like I am going down as 55, 52, and 42. And Saturday, I don't know what it did, been updated. Yeah, 32, 32, 17, and 23. Like, yesterday morning was kind of like a little hard for me. I don't know what was going on mentally. Um, but I was like really losing out on some very answers I knew for sure, but for some reason I just didn't know at the time. Like, Sansa Stark being Noah's daughter of Game of Thrones, Big Mac being like the burger from McDonald's. For some reason, I just like couldn't place my finger on what those were when I was being quizzed on them. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be different for today. I have a bit of energy right now. Um, I am aiming to at least get under first like 42 reveals. I'm not going to care so much about the time until I get to zero reveals. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start with the mini, which the mini is really a way for me to just get started on the crossword, just get my brain warmed up. This, I don't really so much care about the time on it or how many views are being used. I just care about, finishing it. So I'm totally shout that's a palindrome. Yay. Oh, I typed weird. Internet company of a purple logo, that's Yahoo. Popular girl's name, that's an palindrome, that's Anna. How many palindromes are on here? Stay clear of. Maybe it's Ava, because this is definitely a void for us to steer clear of. First word out of a state in New England. This has to be Rhode Island, since that's a two-word one. Let's see, bubbly drinks. Maybe it's, I want to say it's boba, but it's obviously not boba. Oh, it's sodas. Suffix with host or lion. When tripled, I'll skip the point, one part. Let's see, yad. Is it yada yada yada? Vehicles for cross country, this is RVs. Vast, empty, this is voids. I have volume not on. I don't know if I'm plugged in or not. I mean, you can obviously hear me. Let me see. Yeah, headphones, microphones on here. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it was like super low audio. So the mini is completed at 57 seconds. Even though I'm not tracking I'm not really caring so much about the time with minis. I'm still tracking up data analytics purposes. The day is going to be kind of screwy because I did start out on the Crossword Challenge of talking and explaining things the mini before I actually did the mini. So it was like averages are like out of 4 minutes or whatever. But really it took me like only 2 minutes to complete the crossword, like the mini crossword. So let's get like the regular crossword. This theme is going to be Thanksgiving meal prep. If sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes is on here, then it grows on trees, blank tea. So let's see, home Dylan Toronto, stockpile bread. Ditto, me too. Exclamations of enlightenment. Outer layer. 1980s hit with grows on trees. On the Dublin and Toledo. And we're gonna like. So this might not be Ditto right now. Like, it's probably something like Ditto. Blank T. I'm not entirely sure what T ends with like the letter N. Or letter M. Fighting sport for short. This is MMA. Until millennia. What a tom noise. It is me too. So you selected green bean casserole, candy yams, mashed potatoes. Slices and dices. Quotable, blast from the past, so to speak. Is it nostalgia? It's probably not nostalgia, it's not enough letters. Gets caught? Absolutely not. Part of a rock band. It's probably like there aren't enough words, because that's what I feel like when I do these crosswords. German candy or caramel center. Is it Reese's? No, Reese's has peanut butter. What am I on about? French Pratt, for whom the Baltimore Public Library System is named. Developing Cupid's counterpart. It's probably love and death. But that's four letters, so it can't be love or death. Author of tennis. Captain Marvel, for example. Entrance. Fishfoot tribute band 18s. Is it kids? I think they're the ones who made the Kids in America song. Is it Jessica Alba? I don't know, like, if I go off this inspiration for the 18s, then Alba wouldn't make any sense on here. If then programming trio, so this is if then else. Official language of Goana. This is probably Espanol, something. It's English Espanol. Locale for many carbs. I guess it'd be like a deli or bakery. Go bad. Spoil. Row tower. Time to head out. Let's go. Quarterbacks. Led Zeppelin's whole lot of love. I'm not entirely sure that's correct, to be honest. Or those might do too. Approximately. Clinton, Obama, astrologically. So, I'm not entirely sure when Clinton and Obama were both born, but it has to be full out of what astrological sign. So it's not Leo. Race, Isis, Saint, and Norman Land. Fruit and custard apple. It's probably apple, but letter before Q. Landmark Health Illustration for short. Is it ACA? Common lab culture. Tendril. Brand aptly found in natural pooch food. Thursday plus 3. Okay, so Thursday plus 3 would be Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yeah. I didn't count that out in my head, so it's not out loud. Foolish. Horn of Hollywood. It's not Scorsese. But it feels like it should be Martin Scorsese. Let's see, unspecific amount in a recipe. Part of some pods. Let's see, winter candle scent. I feel like this has to be mint. November birthstone. Odor. Put in hold. This is Ace's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Cease on the seas. She's a vacant store. G-Man. Those are like government agents or spies or something like that. Full House Twins. I think it's Olsen's. I don't know who actually play like. I don't know who the character on those would be. I think some fun runs informally. So it's probably 10K, but like I feel like most shows would be 5K. Either a mile or 5K. Octus Monster, apparently. Slices and dices. Symbols, I think that's for goodness. Whatever, rock band. So I think rabbit share has to be sit or sat. Pictures. Some nearbys for short. I want to say it's probably a superhero. That's a total guess. Corn unit, ear, so okay, it has to be superhero. Pursue. Cubit's counterpart. The arrows. Author of tennis, but I have no idea who his author dude is. Like this was like a clue earlier on as well. I don't know. Was a night before Christmas. So here's a dessert card. I feel like this would be like sweet something. specific amount in a recipe. This is a dash. City and the Canali, Pennsylvania Peninsula. So this is obviously supposed to be tied. Start with some countdowns. This is 10. I'm gonna guess this might be ending it. Small game, Hoften, Rage. This might be Ire. Usually it is Ire when it's 3 letters. But join. Deck I'm all in might be this, but also a guess. Working one's whisking technique, Tyler's timeout, pitchers. Steers for the dessert card. So, steers for the dessert card. That must mean that it's kind of like a play on words for steers. For all I know, it actually might be like something to do with cows. Like it could be sweetened milk. Nope. Oh, it's author of tennis. Like I wouldn't like really know who would be if I actually have the words on here anyway. But with Bumble Trap, speed, speed bump, speed trap. Sue, Chuck Taylor, All Star example. Backed up. Cease on the seas. The brainstorms. It's not brainstorms. Web addresses, URLs. Dance form featured in the documentary Kumahina. This might be Hulu. White Lotus Network, that's HBO. Show's name translates to Covenant. Show's name translates to Covenant. Vision, some of Lamar Hill, St. Francis of something. Stockpile bread. Tizzy. It's probably spat. Grows on trees. I want to say it's leaf. Maybe. I don't know. This whole tea thing's throwing me off. Slices and dices. I could say it's chops. But then I don't that doesn't help me figure out what this like chorded syllable is. This is a P, killed folds, I don't know what that would be. It's caught, I wouldn't know what that would be, it starts with an S. The pro tip about seasoning and stuffing. I don't know what y'all do for your stuffing, but when my parents make the stuffing, like they always put in the oven first. There's style that bread's called French. Ryan Gosling, like, okay, so I know this one. This one's like Ken. On a bias. Make cranberry sauce from scratch. I think this might be like a pick word, like, go ahead. Some sex calls. Is it hot? Metaphor for a migraine? I didn't know it was a metaphor for a migraine. It's probably an ache. It ends when 1-1 begins. I don't know, is it Eve? Like New Year's Eve? Real and modern parlance. Lucid. Pluck. Fame. Heads off organization charts. Developing. That exists be nurtures. Hmm. Names behind the times. So I guess this would be a silo like a barn. And through with the Mekong River flows, that has to be Laos. We'll go for many cabs. Okay, it's many cabs. Okay. That is like many carbs. Let's see. Search Honduras online. quarterbacks. Um, Better before Q. This might not be like ACA. Thinking like letter before Q might be like something like R or R. But then common lab culture is like I learned that I can actually get that. Catch you tune in Slain. Research hors d'oeuvres online. It feels like it's got like something else to do with like look. Maybe it's I don't know, like look off of my carbs. Let's see. It begins with like an NAP. Look for many cabs. I keep like getting that confusing. Confused. How many cabs? This has to be like something like an airport. But this might be an acronym for an airport. If I guess this is like official language of Ghana, I'm not entirely sure which region that is. And this gives me like G as a possible answer. Or S as a possible answer. Or it could be another language altogether. It is in English or Espanol. Cool, I can get something like on here. So recyclable in the Midwest. Ghost might do to you. Visas, including the bomb astrologically, approximately. She's a vacant stores, working on one's whisking techniques. Cease on the seas. Boil. Pods and pods. I don't think this is like hot to be honest, because like metaphor for migraine. If I say this is like Does it help me in all kind of question? It does not help me on a bias. So I don't think it's ache. Some sex calls. This probably is. Probably actually isn't like actually like a sex line call. Like this is probably something like. Oh, it's some sex sells. Okay, some sex sells. So when I say metaphor for migraine, I say it's ache. Does that help me out with this? It does not. Also, I still don't really think it's ache because like my cranberry sauce from scratch, like it still doesn't help me like figure out what this could be. I swear, like sometimes like I'm struggling on these words. It's maybe it's because like I just can't read properly. I want to say it's supposed to be some poets. No, I thought it was gonna be drum something. Outer layer, home to Dublin and Toronto. So I give myself like a rule that I cannot do a review until a 3 minute mark as I'm really struggling crossword. I think Thursday and Friday, like I had to like give it myself like before the 3 minute mark. I was gonna put like timer on here, so like if I don't guess it within 5 minutes, then it's gonna like reset or something like that. Or like if I don't like answer like a clue in like within a 5 minute time frame, then that gives me access to the reviews. But I have to actually figure out how to do that, like how to build that. But anyway, I have about like a minute and a half until like I have sure like I've studied this. 2 minute ranking. This actually was like one that wasn't a clue yet, like a couple weeks ago as well. I came out like what the 2 minute ranking one was though. It was like a word I don't think I thought made sense. I think it was seed. So I don't know who the Olsen twins like who they played on that show. It's obviously like not like obviously like not like supposed to be Olsen or Mary Kate. Kind of wonder if this is like some people with like dead or something, like dead something. Chuck Taylor All-Star example. Let's see. It's not a baller. I don't know what Chuck Taylor is to be honest. Stage name of Montero Lamar Hill. Okay. So I'm gonna start doing a review on here. Actually, if I do a review on this one, it's the same regardless, but like I might help me figure out what this is supposed to be. Focus streak. Okay, so I actually like put Hulu as in like okay, so it has to be spin. I was gonna put Hulu, like the actual service, like Hulu instead of Hula, so my bad. That has to be sites. Tro's name translates to covenant. I'm not entirely sure like what this is supposed to be still. So it's not spin. It actually might be incorrect DOLs. There's supposed to be some more rows. Web addresses. It has to be URLs, because like... So I don't know what a brace is then. The Brit Mitzvah also has a brace. So is this circumcision? Okay, that makes more sense. Tizzy. Since. Okay, block this monster apparently. Okay, we're gonna guess what this one is. Overview on this. Coco Omo? Not familiar. This might be me too. Because I don't think this is aha. Goes on trees. Work. Outer layer. This might not be me too. How do I not know what his T1 is? And I'm home to Dublin and Toledo. I don't know like what this one would be. Ohio. Okay, Dublin, Ohio. This has to be Boba. Because I think this might be Bank. See, exclamations. This has to be ahas. So I think this might be as do I. Is Alex's partner? Annie. Length of someone. So think of some fun ones informally. Wells twins, I'm not entirely sure. Do you guys think the shorter ones is like it's Olsen's? Okay. I didn't realize Olsen's was spelled like so that was correct. I didn't realize Olsen's was spelled like with an E. G man. These would be feds. Since aids in planning. Love lines, I think it's might be olds. I think this might be to-do list. Sanctify. Like there's some fun ones. 1K. I don't know if like I've ever seen like a 1K though. I'm gonna guess this has to be Turkey. But I don't know like what Turkey. Sneaker. Backed up. Saved. Cease on the seas. No idea. Although NHLers. Sabres. Is that supposed to be? I don't know. Is that supposed to be like a team name? I think this is a lot of. Because Isis does not make any sense. Maybe it's Lotsa. Oh, lots of love. So I don't think Aries is supposed to be. Maybe Aries is like. This might be ends and this is Aries, but I don't think Aries is an astrological sign. So like, I am gonna like reveal this and see if that's correct. It's not. All vote. Approximately. So it might not be givens. I think it might just be a vest. Groove. Armor floater flyer. Economy figuring. Now let's like figure out what the only international airport is. Tahiti. Where's that face international airport? See. Groove. Armor floater flyer. Event enter Gray, who had a patent with Alexander Chigrel and Bell. Let me join. So this actually might be I'm all in. Okay. Roasting was deep fried. Maybe talk turkey. Is it Baines? I don't know, let's find out what this is. Steward. I don't know, this would be talk turkey, because this would be bless. Okay. Talk is monster, apparently. Hmm. Untold millennia. Enter a bear market. Goodness, absolutely not. Slices and dices. Lost from the past to speak, killed folds, gets caught. Martin of Hollywood, let's figure out who Martin of Hollywood is. Steve Martin. Okay, that makes sense. Things behind the times. Relative about seasoning turkey. So this might be. I'm gonna guess this is not actually AndyNet. So if I actually do find a German chocolate, because like AndyNet doesn't make any sense to me right now. This might actually be correct. Gets caught, killed folds, lost in the past, as to say. Returned sound. Let's figure out whose actor is. Jessica Alba. So, inspiration for the tribute band 18s. I don't know what the tribute is then. It might be ABBA. Boyle. Maybe Pow. I don't think that's it. Call doesn't make any sense to me. It is ABBA. Okay. So I should have, we should have, like, guessed some of these first before I got this one. I wouldn't be surprised if it's, like, Sweden something. Patrick's Pat from Baltimore Public Library. And Knock. So it's not Nurtures. So this helps me a little bit. Head of organization charts. This might be CEOs or CFOs. So COOs. Said OVO in modern parlance. Luck. Fame. Not a bias. Kind of question. Had some sex cells. I don't know what the sex cells would be. OVA. Okay, so OVA is like one I know has been used several times already, so I just have to like. I'm learning more and more about the OVA, but I feel like I just gotta like learn better like on this whole sex education thing. Part of a rock band. Probably a gem actually. I'm sure it's like actually not a rock band. I'm sure it's supposed to be like. I'm sure it's supposed to be something like it's supposed to be kind of like a ring or whatever. Untold Millennia. That's like pretty much Untold Millennia. Aeons. Age for indefinitely long time. Age. Okay. I learned. Look at this monster apparently. Lots in the past has to speak. Killed foes. I don't know what a killed foe would be. Fleets? I think this has to be chops. Maybe hum. Okay, let's do this. Hell no. That's pretty profane. Our rock band, so it's not supposed to be that. Is it or? Rim shots? This is choose a side, obviously. Okay, so this is hoax. To a bear market. I have no idea what the pro tip is for seasoning stuff in. Let's see. Sage advice. I get it. So let's see. Snag, I believe. This would probably be that. Goodness. Probably not snags. As in the past, old son. To a bear market. Sag. Must be old deer. I have no idea what a shroud volcano is. Etna. This would be unwise, like for sure. Like, don't know why I think like makes sense. Developing. Pluck. For real and modern palette. No cap. Okay. So modern province is being slain. So I think it's supposed to be like a can, like a candy cranberry sauce. Off the wall. Shiny silver sticker. Name. Developing. Every sauce from scratch. I feel like this is be word the fuck. I don't know actually. Please. So this has to be the blank the can. Okay, kick the can. Because you're like not using it, like you're getting rid of the can. Fame, renown. I still don't know what this recess one was. Let's see. Falls behind the times. Stands behind the times. Go ahead, okay. I had a question. On a bias. Off the wall, zany. Said sane. Shiny silver sticker. Okay, épée, as in like, as in what I use for like fencing. Developing. No idea developing what? Nascent? I've never heard of that word before. It's coming to existence. Display signs of future potential. It's not a vibe, is it? So I think the incident behind the Times is supposed to be like obviously something to do with the news. Kind of question. If it's like newspaper and I got this wrong, it's not. So it has to be news races. Not a bias. Common factor. Not a bias. I'm not sure what this is. Askew. Okay. So I never heard of metaphor for a migraine being vice. VISC, migraine symptoms, a headache, pulsing. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Go for many cabs. Research for like hors d'oeuvres online. Fruit in the custard apple family. Common lab culture. E. coli. Okay, see, I felt like it had something to do with bacteria. So this is ACA. 34Q. Brand von Apple Natural Food Products. Tendro. Okay, so what is this one? Leos. Okay, so it's plural, so it's not Leo, it's Leos. Which makes sense because like they are saying Clinton and Obama. So this has to be dead ends. Quarterbacks. Brand aptly found natural foods. Apple. Get you tuned slain. Rest of the Apple family. Former Florida Flyer. Pan Am. It doesn't give me like much to work with for this though. I don't think it's a dead ends. One whisking technique, time to head out. What's my do behind you? Eases. Open as a drain. Personage. Some nearby for short. This is November Birthstone. Topaz. Oh, I'm gonna at some point about like, okay, so this has to be pine for with consent. Blank. Okay, this has to be me. I think this is me, no. Or no, this might be 0. Noted Celtic musician. It's not Styre, is it? It is. It's probably Styre. But then I don't really get like how this is supposed to be fine. How does how you pronounce it? So I've and yeah, okay, it's not any of them I was thinking of then. Put on hold. I guess this must be Oka. This would be a scale of some sort. Bid first, deal, entrance. So I don't think this is arrows. Let's see what this one be. Table 1. Uh, entrance. I don't know what this would be. Viewers. Let's see. Elisha, pronounce it. All this timeout. Let's see. Is PT scale the right word for it? This timeout. Pray. I don't know what the whisking technique is. Gravy train? Supposed to be Stordo. Certain recycles in the Midwest. A lot of love. Quarterbacks. Eagles. Okay, so this don't make sense now. Like, this has to be like Napa. Has to be Google. Google is something. Go an appetizer. Better for Q. P. So I was thinking it was R, Q, R. It's P, Q, R. Okay. It's not papaya. What I say is like this qubit's counterpart. Arrows. So I was correct. It was arrows. I don't think this is right then. Shepherd's pie. Okay, so this has to be play date. Let's see. Port ad entrance. Might not be correct. What are you, Tendril? It's a wisp. So let's see, catchy tune. I feel like it has to be pop. Pop auto? Okay, that makes more sense. Groove. Rut. Let's see, me. Is it see me at Okay, so I'm not getting a PB on this for sure. Like, I'm 42 for 42. Deal. So this is still put on hold. This is Zeal. Still, boil. Portal and lead. Okay, so didn't do so hot with this one, to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm having like some down days on here, but even with that, I'm still doing better than I was when I started. So gotta take the good with the bad. Um, some of these like I feel like would have gotten this better if I actually just like remembered how to spell certain things, like Olsen's, for example, or maybe like Google is like actually a thing when like think about like looking up stuff. Um, what was the other one too? Zeal, Ova, like these are like things that like I knew for sure. Like I'm familiar with them, but like and Hulu, like Hula. Like these are words that like I'm familiar with them before I've been familiar with them. For some reason, like I wasn't spelling them correctly. Bob is also a slant on here. So it's not a personal best. Like I think the past couple of times I haven't really been like getting my personal best like on there. Like if I go to Friday, I got a personal best on that. We'll go to Thursday, no personal best. If we go to Wednesday though, no personal best on that either. So Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday I have not seen personal best on here, but Monday and Tuesday I did see personal best significantly dropped. Not so much on Tuesday. So it's still like I'm doing better than average when I first started, but haven't been improving, and that's like kind of a normal thing when it comes to like skill sets. It's like you have this thing where like you're doing really well, and then like you kind of like stagnate for a bit, and then you start improving again as soon as you push through that grid. So I guess I'm like in the learning phase of hopefully I can improve better. Yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream, and I wish you all a wonderful day.